beautiful place.
Doing odd jobs.
Doing jobs at 7 o'clock in the morning.
We've been using as a storage. So it can be nice. Transfer to nice cabin so we can invite people. Alright, let's get to it.
This one is better.
Nice. Well done.
There we go.
Beautiful.
All done.
Yoo-hoo.
I threw there and they stopped here.
Welcome to Sailing Joa.
This is insane! It's like a half-meter of wave!
In our previous episode, we had strong Mistral wind and moved to a safer anchorage. Once the wind calmed down, we enjoyed a nice dinghy ride. After days of strong winds, we are finally enjoying some calm weather. The sea is quiet and the sun is out. We decided it was a perfect time to go back to the other side of the bay. So many. Back at anchor, it was time to do some boat projects. Life on a boat means there is always work to do, and today we had a couple of things on our list. First, we worked on our mainsail. We have 3 reefing points, but until now we didn't have a good way to attach them to the mast. So it was another day of DIY boat work. We got out the tools to make some changes so we could use the reefs when we need them.
So we have this thing, it's quite strong, and we got some of these rings, and we're gonna do like this so that we can put on the ram's horn after. So we're gonna put one on each side so that it holds like this. So we're gonna use the tool that it's this one because we don't have a sewing machine, and it's a friend that gave me, and it's called the Speedy Stitcher. There's the instructions. It's quite straightforward. It has a little spool, like line spool inside. Like you open it, there's a little line that it's like a little mini sewing machine. Yeah. Then it goes around this thing, and in here you have the needle, and there's a little groove here that the line has to pass there. I think so. So like this, So the line has to pass there. And then it's one stitch by stitch. We have to, yeah. So this comes out. Yeah. Let's see how this is gonna work out. We're gonna kind of put our fabric with the ring inside. Shouldn't forget that. I'm gonna put it here on a vise. We had a good advice to use a vise. Make this straight. So this goes in here. So here, when we pull back, it makes this loop. But on the first one, we have to just pull this out so that we have this line there. And this is going to be the back line. Yeah. So we pull a little bit. And then we pull it out. And we go back in. Yes, so from here, we pull it out, there's a loop, and this goes inside. Yeah, and when we pull it out, this comes and we have one stitch, and then it's basically continue doing that. Yeah. Pull it back, there's a loop, goes in, and we tight, stretch it. So if you see here, it's doing proper stitches. And we'll do all of this. So needless to say, needless to say that we don't put our hand behind. The vise makes this so much easier. So this is how it's finished. So this will hold one side and we will do the other side.
The other side in the same.
This goes in the side.
Yeah. Alright.
This one is better.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
The next morning, we woke up with the sunrise. There was no wind, perfect for getting things done without any trouble.
It's always harder without a vise and the boat moving.
We started early, hoping to finish the reef project while the water was still calm.
A beautiful place.
Doing odd jobs.
Doing jobs at 7 o'clock in the morning. So this is the speedy stitcher, or what they call it. So inside here you have a spool to put line, yeah, and inside there it goes through this little hole there, and then inside there there's another little hole that comes out from here, yeah, from there, and goes around, goes up, and then I'll take this apart. This is the needle, goes through this groove and inside of the needle that goes there. So this is basically a sewing machine, stitch by stitch, one by one. Yeah, it's quite nifty, let's say. Yeah, I just put it inside. Pretty much very straightforward. You try not to put a lot of tension, because then all of the tension is going to come when you sew. So this line is a little bit waxy, has a bit of wax on it, so if you tighten it a lot it will almost glue itself. My great grandma, she used to have a singer pedal singer. It was fun to play with just the pedal part. People thought that the old singer pedal was a lot of work. This is a whole another level of sewing.
But the result?
The result is better with a machine. This one is just for hard cases, like when you're in the water and you need to sew a sail fast, or like when you're in the water and you need to sew a sail fast, or
Emergency.
yes.
It's very handy.
So then from here it becomes a bit complicated. Right there. Put it inside. One turn is enough. Put that. Open. So what is important here, actually, there's one groove that is more open than the others, so the others are smaller, and this groove that goes in this direction, the line should be there inside, just like this. Yeah, and like this we're ready to sew. Pretty nifty. Speedy stitcher.
Sergio got the reef attachment ready, and by the time the sun was fully up, he was connecting them to the sail.
How is it going?
I'm on the third one now. Or, I mean, the first one. First reef, so it's the last one now.
Wow.
And you can see on this side all of them.
beautiful.
On the other side.
Yeah, I see with shadow. Yeah, first reef it's like a half. Second reef is shorter.
That's fine.
Beautiful.
All done.
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo!
Third reef. Let's go through all of them. I'm gonna put them all. Full sail. First reef. Yeah. Second
Second
reef.
reef.
Second reef. Okay. So, third reef. Third reef. There we go.
Beautiful.
So, full sail.
Everything went smoothly, and now the mainsail was ready for anything. After working on the reef project, we moved on to another project. We already fixed up our starboard side cabin when we were on land. But the port side forward cabin still needed some attention.
Took all this old paint. Just old.
Yeah, this is very cozy size. We've been using as a storage. So it can be nice. Transfer to nice cabin so we can invite people. Alright, let's get to it.
So we got started by removing the old tissue and grinding everything down. It was a mess. Fiberglass dust flying everywhere. But it felt good to get rid of the old and make way for something new. After we cleaned this mess and wait for it to dry, because next step is painting the cabin. Sergio picked up a paintbrush and started painting. A fresh coat of white paint really made a difference, turning the one dark space into something bright and cozy. By the end of the day, the cabin looked completely different. Simple, welcoming, and ready to use. As the sun began to set, we put away our tools and took a moment to enjoy what we had done. We finished setting up the reefing lines, and now our mainsail is ready for whatever the wind brings. There is always more work to do on a boat, but for today, we are happy with what we've done. Thanks for joining us for this calm, productive day aboard Joa. If you like this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. We love hearing from you. Until next time, bye!
I threw there and they stopped here.